Welcome everybody to the very first episode of Cigars and Bourbon. Hey, check it out. This is going to be simple, sweet, to the point, video cast, YouTube channel. You know, we're not going to make things too complicated here. We're just going to sample bourbon along with cigars. It's as simple as that. And I'm not going to waste no time today. We're going to get right into it. First, thanks everybody for tuning into the channel, to the very first episode. And like I said, we're going to get right into it. I'm headed straight right for the top today. First of all, we're in beautiful 757 City of Hampton. Shout out to everybody in the area. Thanks for tuning in. But we're going to get right into it today. We're going straight for the top. Today I got this beautiful 1964 Padron, one of my favorites. And like I said, we're going straight to the top. I'm going to pair it up. Blantons. I mean, if you're going to start off the channel, you might as well go for the gusto, right? I know y'all hear all the nature in the background, but that's the beauty of it. What letter I got on this Blantons? I got the letter L. So, of course, I'm on a quest to collect all of the bottles here. Blantons is one of my favorite. Some people don't like it. Some people think it's just okay. Some people don't think it's worth the price. But I happen to like it. One of my favorites. I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of bourbons on this channel. Everything from Blantons to Wellers. Got some E.H. Taylor, Old Foster, Four Roses, Russells, Eagle Rare, Elijah Craig. Got some Benchmark over here, some Woodford. Got some Makers 101. What is that? I just got a new bottle of Rebel back there. Got some Old Taylor back there. Man, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going to be reviewing. I'm pretty sure y'all done heard thousands and thousands upon reviews on bourbon. Everybody's different. Everybody's palate is different. Everybody tastes different things. So it's just my take on bourbon, along with cigars. I've been smoking cigars now for about 10 years. So, hey, that's my thing. That's my twist. Cigars and bourbon. So I'm gonna light this 1964 up. We're gonna be started. I'm gonna see what it tastes like. Pair it up with this Blantons, and I'm gonna give you guys my honest review. Again, thanks for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate everybody that's watching. It's just a hobby of mine, cigars and bourbon, so I hope y'all enjoy the ride. I have Blanton's bottle number 186 from Warehouse H. Of course, everybody knows Blanton comes out of Warehouse H, Rick number 54 and 93 proof. So yeah, I mean, as far as Padron 1964, you can't go wrong. I mean, it'll be an expensive habit if you want to smoke Padrons every single day, but I have a few in the humidor. Personally, I have over 3,000 cigars myself. Got a few Padrons. I love the Padron series, all the way from the 2000s all the way up to the 1964, 1926s, all that good stuff that they have. So just to give you a snapshot of this flavor profile, I mean, this is as smooth as you're going to get when it comes to a cigar, full of flavor, a little spice on that first on that first puff, but it's going to be smooth all the way through, even draw, even burn. I shouldn't have to touch this up any while I'm smoking with it or smoking it. That's the good thing about Padron cigars. I mean, the quality is so good, so amazing. You know, all you gotta do is sit back and smoke. And I'm gonna go ahead and go in, see what this Blanton tastes like behind it. Pretty sure they're gonna pair pretty well. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, just the flavor from the Blantons alone. The one knock I do have on Blantons is the finish. You know, it's not a terribly lasting finish. It's not an oily bourbon. I mean, you can tell by the glass. You know, some bourbons you can just see it running down the glass for, you know, a few minutes. Blanton doesn't have that. That's about the only knock I have on it. As far as the flavor, I get a little bit of orange peel in there. The nose, of course, is always great. Again, I get a bunch of orange peel when I'm drinking Blantons. So, like I said, everybody gets something different out of bourbons. I mean, I've sat with people and we've had the exact same bourbon and got 3-4 different notes from that same bourbon. So, yeah. But what I am going to do, I'm going to smoke this cigar down probably for the first third. See what kind of changes I get in there, along with this Blantons here. And I'll be back to check on you and let y'all know how this is turning out. So, y'all stay tuned. Hey, I'm back. Getting almost down to the first third. Like I said before, still burning even. Didn't have to touch it up. I'm pretty sure I won't have to touch it up. That's just the perks when you're smoking a Padron. Still working on this Blantons here. It's going really, really good. The orange peel with the little bit of spiciness in the Padron is going really well together. I got no complaints, man. I'm in heaven right now. Confession. My goal, what I planned on doing, was first episode, I was supposed to start out with this. Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch bourbon. I'm gonna set that right. Man, listen, if you haven't had this, I've got the single barrel too, but I'm a huge fan of the small batch. Just a little bit sweeter. Caramel, brown sugar, vanilla. I mean, the nose on this thing right here is just phenomenal. I mean, if you're looking for just a complete bourbon, gosh, you got to grab something. This is hard to get. I actually got, first let me tell you this, the reason why I didn't pick this bourbon today, because I picked it up and as you can see, I cut the cork off the way I grabbed it on accident. So I was just like, let me go with the Blantons since it's sitting right next to it. So, hey, sorry guys, but next one, I'll pair up a cigar with the E.H. Taylor and let you know how this one goes. If you're in 757 in Virginia, you know how they do the drops. Random days, random times. And day before yesterday, I was getting off work. I got 100% lucky. I was getting off at the exit to my house. Email popped in, product drop. And I was about an exit away from the store that they was having a drop in. So I made a quick detour, hopped right back on the highway. Man, walked in. I was the first one in the store that had plenty of, well, they had however many bottles of E.H. Taylor they had, I was able to get one. So I'm excited about that. But that was the last bourbon on my wish list. If I could put it that way, that I didn't have in my collection. That was going to complete my collection. So when I finally got my hands on a bottle of this E.H. Taylor, I was super excited. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had to choose between, man, and I don't want to turn this into a this versus that video, but if I had to choose between the two, yeah, it's like that. E.H. Taylor is like that. Don't get me wrong, the Blantons are still good, but that E.H. Taylor is, it's like that, man. It is what it is. So But yeah, I had full intentions on starting out with the EA's Taylor just because my first time having it, I was just like, oh, man, it was that good. So, but everything I heard about it is spot on to the T. I'm not disappointed at all in that EA's Taylor. So, but yeah, I just picked up a few other bottles this weekend. I got some Old Forester 1910. I heard that was good. 93 proof. It is excellent. Got Four Roses single barrel. I got the Four Roses small batch. I got all the Four Roses. I'm just a big fan of Four Roses as well. So the Weller Special Reserve. I can't wait to crack this Rebel that was on a special drop last Friday, I believe. I picked that up, so I'm anxious to crack that. So hey, who knows? I might do a tasting and a cigar pairing with either one of those in the next few days or so. But I am happy that my bourbon collection is complete. Now I will pick up some other stuff, you know, here and there, but for the most part, everything that that I wanted, I have now. The Russell's Reserve 10-year. You can find that readily available in the stores, but that's part of my collection. The Elijah Craig Toasted Barrel. I heard a lot about that. I was finally able to get that on Friday. It's like drinking a campfire, man. You can't go wrong with that either. But I'll do reviews on everything I got here. I got Basil Hayden's. Buffalo Trace is kind of my everyday bourbon. What else I got there? Old Taylor Benchmark. I got some Larceny back there. I got some Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Four Roses Small Batch, Four Roses Select. I got the regular Four Roses. Man, I got some good stuff over here that I'm anxious to share with you guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring that all to you. But in the meantime, in between time, it's all about this Padron and this doggone Blantons. I think between December and let's say January or early February, I think I accumulated enough Blantons to where I'm good. That'll carry me throughout the year because I was just on a mission. Blantons. Because it was so hard to get. Y'all know how Blantons is. It's just so difficult to get your hands on. And when they have the drops here, you know it's nuts. You know, if you don't get there in the first 30, 45 seconds, you're fresh out of luck. Now, I've seen places, you know, going through the airport, like for instance, Atlanta. You go through Atlanta airport, you may see 100 bottles of Blantons on the shelf. But caveat to this, it's going to be $140 a bottle. Is it worth $140 a bottle? Absolutely not. If you want it that bad, you never had it before, and it's, you know, it's an experience thing to you just want to taste it, you know, just the experience of having the bottle. I mean, it's a great bottle. I mean, look at it. You see this on the shelf, you're going to grab it. Just from how the bottle looks, the horse on the top. I mean, but for me, if I ran out and I seen a bottle for 140, would I buy it? No, I wouldn't do that. It's definitely a $50, $60, $65 worth of bourbon. You know, it's not worth 140. It's not worth 150. I mean, I know guys that, you know, that hoard it, and you know, when it's not readily available, they're selling it for $300-400 a bottle. I would never pay that type of money for Blantons. It's a good bourbon. It's a great bourbon. It's great to have on your shelf to enjoy throughout the year, but it is not worth more than that $65-70 price tag. I mean, I got the EA's Taylor small batch for $45. I would pay $60-65 for that. It's that good to me. So, but like I said, it's worth having. You know, it's just the experience of having a label and, you know, them putting the brick number on here, the the bottle and all that good stuff, the label, like I said, the horse, and you're not gonna find another bottle that looks like this anytime. So yeah, it's just a whole experience thing for Blantons. I got a few bottles that's gonna last me, so I'm gonna enjoy it while I have it. But it's pairing up really well with this Padron 1964. As you can see, it just went out on me first time, probably because I hadn't puffed it, but yeah. Also, I was going to start off the E.H. Taylor with the Arturo Fuente Grand Reserve. This is a great little smoke. I think I'm gonna pair this up with the E.H. Taylor on the next video. Man, this is a great everyday smoke. I'll get a little closer so you can see. Nice little short smoke. You know, if you got time at work on your lunch break or whatever to light this bad boy up, probably can get through it in about an hour. It's not a slow burner at all. I mean, unless you got time, you can turn any cigar into a slow burner, depending on what you're doing at the time. But I'm gonna say this now, I'm gonna pair that up with the E.H. Taylor for the next video so you guys can see how that burns and my review on the E.H. Taylor. So, but yeah, looking forward to sharing a lot more reviews with you guys. I'm gonna finish this pour of Blantons right here. I'm gonna finish off this Padron 1964. If you're interested in the cigar, you can find these readily available at any one of your humidors in the area, wherever you may be. This one I got from the humidor off of the Air Force Base, which is going to be a few dollars cheaper because, you know, they make sure that prices are more affordable for the service members. So I got this for about $13, I believe. If you go out to a humidor out in town, you're probably going to pay between 16 and 17 bucks depending on where you go. But I was able to snatch this one up for $13, so that's a steal for, in this day, you know how prices is, inflation and all that good stuff. So $13 for a Padron 1964. Hey, you see it, you gotta take advantage of it. Well, great stick. I mean, there's really nothing bad you can say about Padron, with the exception of the price won't allow you to smoke them every single day, all day. But I got a bunch of different cigars that I'm gonna run through when it's time. But for now, I'm gonna enjoy this Blantons. I'm gonna enjoy this 1964. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Join me on the next episode. Like I said, I'm gonna have this E.H. Taylor small batch paired up with this Arturo Fuente Grand Reserve. That should be really good. And to the next time, this has been Cigars and Bourbon. Pour easy, smoke good, my friends.